Do you avoid Plunder? No rank points, no weapon XP grind, too chaotic, too sweaty, so you skip it. But here's the problem. Plunder might be the fastest way to improve your Battle Royale skill, and most players are ignoring it. Today, I'll give you 5 reasons why every BR player should play Plunder while it's here. Not for the rewards, for the edge. Let's start with the one nobody likes. Plunder forces you to learn the art of playing under pressure. In Battle Royale, pressure doesn't send a calendar invite, it shows up unannounced. A random chopper drop, a stacked first landing, a third party during final zone, and suddenly your heart rate is at 150. Here's the thing, Plunder simulates that constantly. Because it's respawn based, fights are frequent, relentless, non-stop. And that repetition rewires you. Instead of panicking, you start thinking. Instead of freezing, you start repositioning. Instead of ego challenging, you start calculating. Pressure stops being emotional, it becomes informational. And that shift, that's what separates average BR players from consistent ones. Yes, you can practice aim on bots, but bots don't slide into your ribcage with a shotgun. Plunder is close range chaos, and chaos exposes your mechanics. Centering, tracking, micro adjustments, recoil control while getting shot. And here's a secret advantage, you respawn. That means rapid learning cycles. Fight, die, adjust, re-engage. 20 fights in one session. You cannot replicate that in standard BR pacing. And one tip, constant movement. Not random movement, intentional repositioning. Every second you stand still, you're predictable. Movement builds awareness. Awareness builds reaction time. Reaction time wins fights. In BR, one bad position sends you back to lobby. In Plunder, it sends you back with information. That freedom changes how you play. You test aggressive rooftops, you practice flanks, you experiment with early rotations. Most players never improve positioning because they're afraid to fail. Plunder removes that fear, and when you remove fear, you start learning faster. Think of it as live scrims, low consequence, high reps. Plunder is chaotic, which means audio cues matter more. Footsteps, reload sounds, doors opening, zip lines. When the map is loud, you're forced to filter noise, and filtering noise builds game sense. You start predicting pushes, you pre-aim common angles, you anticipate third parties, you read patterns instead of reacting blindly. In slower BR matches, you might get 5 major engagements. In Plunder, you get 20. That's 20 chances to sharpen decision making, and game sense is what makes good aim look unfair. Here's the one nobody talks about, confidence. When you take dozens of fights in a session and win most of them, your mindset shifts. You stop playing scared in BR. You stop hesitating in final zones. You peak with intention instead of doubt. Confidence changes movement, it changes timing, it changes posture in fights. And confident players look naturally skilled. They're not lucky, they're familiar. Plunder builds familiarity at high speed. These are some bonus tips. If you're going to play it, train correctly. Land hot every game. Prioritize close range fights. Move constantly. Review your deaths. Ignore the scoreboard. You're not here to win the mode, you're here to sharpen the blade. Treat it like combat training, not casual grinding. Plunder isn't about rank, it isn't about XP, it's about sharpening the blade. It's about controlled chaos and learning how to stay calm when the game tries to overwhelm you. So the next time you hover over the mode and think, not worth it, remember, the best players don't avoid pressure, they practice it. And Plunder is pressure on demand. I'm Nuntutu. Until next time.